Greetings, and welcome to episode 12 of Edge Igniter, titled Optimizing Human AI Collaboration in Daily Workflows. I am Alex Rivers, and today's focus is on practical, evidence-informed ways to integrate artificial intelligence into your professional routines while preserving human ingenuity, judgment, and autonomy. Effective human-AI collaboration means giving humans and AI clearly complementary roles, designing workflows for ongoing back-and-forth interaction, and keeping humans in charge of oversight and final decisions. When done well, this not only boosts productivity but also strengthens, rather than erodes, individual capabilities. Recent longitudinal and field studies on human-AI teaming show that thoughtfully designed partnerships can improve team dynamics, reduce coordination costs, and increase workflow efficiency, especially in remote or complex environments. At the organizational level, research on hybrid decision-making structures finds that combining algorithmic precision with human contextual judgment produces better outcomes than relying on either alone. In this episode, there will be 4 key strategies for optimizing human-AI collaboration, each supported by empirical insights and paired with a concrete, repeatable protocol you can adapt to your own workflows. Strategy 1. Define roles and boundaries. Establish clear roles and boundaries between human and AI contributions. In most knowledge work, AI is best suited to repetitive, data-intensive, and pattern recognition tasks, while humans should retain responsibility for strategic direction, ethical choices, and creative integration. This division reduces cognitive load without sliding into over-reliance, keeping humans mentally engaged and ultimately accountable for outcomes. It also aligns with research on hybrid decision structures, where the most effective setups retain human control over ambiguous, high-stakes decisions while delegating narrow, data-heavy subproblems to AI. Protocol. Conduct a workflow audit to map your typical tasks over 1 to 2 weeks. Assign AI tools to automate or accelerate clearly defined, data-heavy tasks such as first-pass analysis, summarization, or scenario modeling using systems like ChatGPT or spreadsheet-based AI features. Reserve human input for interpreting results, making trade-offs, and final validation, especially where ethics, context, or stakeholder impact are central. Review these role assignments at least quarterly to reflect changes in tools, data, and team skills. Strategy 2. Build iterative feedback loops. Implement iterative feedback loops between humans and AI for continuous refinement. Instead of treating AI output as a finished product, treat it as a starting point that improves through systematic human review. Research on human-AI teams shows that hybrid systems perform best when humans actively critique and adjust AI outputs, feeding corrections back into prompts, settings, or model choices. This reduces errors over time and helps maintain appropriate trust, neither blind acceptance nor reflexive skepticism. Protocol. Set up regular review cycles, such as weekly sessions where AI-generated reports, drafts, or recommendations are annotated with human comments and corrections. digitalcommons.harrisburg+2. Use collaborative platforms like shared documents with AI suggestions to track versions and highlight where AI outputs required adjustment. digitalcommons.harrisburg+1. Periodically analyze these edits for patterns, then adjust prompts, templates, or tool settings so the AI better matches your standards on the next iteration. arxiv+2. Document common failure modes so team members know where to be especially vigilant. Strategy 3. Leverage complementary strengths. Emphasize complementary skill utilization. AI offers scale, speed, and consistency in pattern recognition and data processing, while humans excel at empathy, contextual understanding, ethical reasoning, and dealing with ambiguity. Studies on organizational decision-making show that hybrid structures outperform either humans or AI alone when each side is deliberately aligned with its strengths. The goal is not to have AI imitate human judgment, but to free humans to spend more time on nuanced, high-value thinking. Protocol. Identify specific hybrid pairings in your routine. For example, have AI generate an outline, summary, or first draft, then use human expertise to refine tone, narrative, and ethical framing. In analytical work, let AI surface patterns, anomalies, or candidate options, and then use human judgment to interpret significance and choose actions. Run bi-monthly skill check-ins to ensure humans remain confident in tasks where judgment, relationship management, and creativity are central. Where needed, design short, human-led exercises such as manual analysis or cold start ideation to prevent skill atrophy in critical areas. Strategy 4. Schedule unassisted evaluations. Incorporate periodic unassisted evaluations to sustain a human edge. As AI becomes embedded in daily work, it is easy for human skills, especially deep focus, memory, and independent problem-solving, to erode quietly. Emerging work on hybrid performance and leadership in human AI systems highlights the importance of maintaining human capability to operate effectively even when tools are unavailable or unreliable. This is both a resilient strategy and a way to calibrate how much value AI is truly adding. Protocol. Schedule regular AI-free blocks, perhaps one day per month, or define segments each week for critical tasks such as decision-making, planning, or core creative work. Track performance metrics before and after these AI-free intervals, such as time to completion, error rates, or perceived mental effort. Compare these results with your AI-assisted baseline to quantify where AI genuinely improves performance and where it may be encouraging laziness or overdependence. Adjust collaboration parameters accordingly. For example, reintroduce more human-led steps in areas where skills appear to be weakening. Putting it all together. To integrate these strategies, begin with a baseline assessment of your current workflows and AI touchpoints. Map where AI is already involved, where it could add value, and where it might be undermining human engagement or judgment. Then, choose one strategy as your starting point, such as clarifying roles or formalizing feedback loops, and implement its associated protocol for at least one full review cycle. Once that is stable, layer in the remaining strategies, monitoring key performance indicators like throughput, quality, and team satisfaction over a 6 to 12-month window. Evidence from organizational studies suggests that organizations and teams that adopt human-AI collaboration in this deliberate, staged way are more likely to see sustained productivity gains, healthier trust in AI systems, and better resilience when tools or conditions change. In conclusion, optimizing human-AI collaboration is not just a matter of adding tools. It requires intentional design of roles, feedback, and safeguards that protect and amplify human strengths. Start with a focused workflow audit. Apply one of these strategies in a targeted area, and give it enough time for the data to tell you what is working. Thank you for joining this episode of EdgeIgniter. In the next installment, the focus will shift to emerging trends in neuroadaptive technologies such as neurofeedback and brain-computer interfaces, and how they are being explored for performance enhancement and cognitive training. Until then, evaluate your AI integrations with strategic intent, and keep designing workflows where technology extends, rather than replaces, your best human capabilities. The content presented in this podcast episode represents my personal opinions and is intended for informational purposes only. This podcast episode was developed with the assistance of artificial intelligence to ensure precise, evidence-based content delivery. It should in no way be considered a substitute for professional advice from qualified experts, such as psychologists, therapists, or other licensed professionals. Always consult with appropriate specialists for personalized guidance on matters related to mental health, self-improvement, or any other topics discussed.